The following contest is the men's War Games match. The rules of the match are as follows. Two teams will be contained in separate cages, with one member of each team starting the match. At regular intervals, alternating members from each team will be released to enter the match. The team with the advantage will be the first to have a member released into the match. Once all competitors have entered, War Games officially begins! The match can be won by pinfall or submission. Exiting the cage will result in a forfeit. And now, let the War Games begin!
The Bloodline is in chaos. This wrestling dynasty is on the brink of collapse.
This conflict goes far beyond acknowledgement, Michael. This man and the original Bloodline are fighting for their livelihood.
Introducing first, from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 242 pounds, main event, Jey Uso!
This man and the rest of the original Bloodline is under attack. The new Bloodline will do whatever it takes to wipe out the old guard.
But this man and the rest of his crew will not go down without a fight. This is a power struggle that could not be contained by a traditional 20-by-20 ring. He's ready to bring the heavy fire to the new Bloodline.
The original Bloodline was created with the wisdom of the elders, but this man and the new Bloodline are destroying what was built.
Well, this conflict was unfathomable until now. The new Bloodline is ready to hunt.
And from Sacramento, California, weighing in at 285 pounds, the Samoan werewolf, Jacob.
The new Bloodline does not live by a code. They do not act with honor. This man says the OG Bloodline will suffer the consequences of their disloyalty.
We are looking at a heavy hitter with pure malice in his eyes.
And he's looking to make his name at the expense of the old guard of the Bloodline.
The OG Bloodline have never faced a threat like this.
The island of relevancy is no more. The OG Bloodline is fighting bloodthirsty savages who will feast on whatever they can.
There will be no hesitation in pulling the trigger, and the OGs have got to match that ferocity.
Here we go. First two combatants locked in the War Game structure. The original Bloodline versus the new Bloodline in the match beyond.
The WWE Universe has wanted to see this war for some time, gentlemen. Roman and his old guard versus Solo and the new crew.
So many questions. Can Roman's teammates put their past animosity aside? Can the rest of Solo's gang handle a match against competitors with more War Games experience?
Well, Byron, I think we'll know the answer to all those questions in just a matter of minutes.
Schoolboy, no, rolls through. Super kick.
Solo Sikoa's group at a decided disadvantage. His side has less experience inside this structure.
But look at how young and hungry Team Solo is. In particular, Tama Tonga is a real wild card. He's like a hyena locked in a cage with a bunch of raw meat.
I even asked Tama backstage if he was looking forward to this match, and he just said to me,
Great journalism there, Byron.
Thanks, Michael.
A lot to prove from the new Bloodline tonight.
From the top. Oh, an elbow drop. Oh, it's a piercing elbow.
He may have just slowed Jacob down a bit there.
Yeah, and Jay had him well measured.
A consistent attack being mounted on Jacob Fatu.
Yeah, Uce is firing on all cylinders.
Only seconds away from giving their team the numbers advantage.
And he is directed into the corner.
Oh, he had that scouted. Sami Zayn grew so much as a member of the Bloodline, it really gave him a sense of self-worth.
Yeah, but part of that self-worth came from defying Roman, from defeating the Usos, which begs the question, and I wish there was a better way to phrase this. Is Sami Zayn still Usy?
I think he is, Corey. Sami seems elated to be fighting alongside Jay and even Jimmy. Those are his dogs. Good golly. Utilizing his power and tossing him across the rings.
Uh-oh. Jacob Fatu cuts him off. Ooh. Oh, he had the wherewithal to counter Jacob.
Dueling reversals. Oh, great display of strength with the suplex.
I think tonight is going to be a breakout performance for Jacob Fatu. So much raw talent in that young man.
Every Bloodline member, new and old, is a generational athlete. But Jacob seems to be a step ahead of every one of these men at times.
Many already believe Jacob can take the mantle as the leader of the Bloodline. If he's the one to earn the victory tonight, his time as the tribal chief may come sooner than anyone thinks. Oh my God, what diving moonsault!
Counting down the seconds as this match gets closer to being even.
Double axe handle connects.
Tonga Loa now entering the fray of Bloodline War Games. Tossed clear across that gap and crashing down into the opposite ring.
And an elbow.
Gotta be a bit tough for Jay to stand up amongst this team. Some close.
Break someone's back and make them.
How do you counter the camel clutch?
He's prying their hands apart. Oh, what a headbutt on the mark.
He's getting fired up now. Really,
Jacob's planning something here.
oh, what a DDT.
This could put a stop to Zayn. Ending up between the two rings, and this can get dangerous fast.
Bang! Boom! And retaliates with a count.
Oh, spear! Will Jay end this?
Counting down the seconds until this match becomes a bit lopsided. Oh, jeez. Nasty kick to the face.
Here's the buzzer, and Jimmy Uso is looking for revenge against the new Bloodline in War Games.
Looks like they're bringing additional firepower with them into what is now essentially a handicap match.
Oof, and all the impact brought to the knee.
Looks like the impending numbers advantage isn't enough for him.
Oh, God, what a shot to the face.
Jumping suplex! And Zayn looked rocked. If he's got a strategy, you might want to think about tapping into it.
Tonga Loa putting some punishing offense on display.
If there's one man here with the most to prove, it's got to be Tonga Loa.
We've often seen that the man with the most to prove ends up being the difference maker in War Games.
Many folks think Tonga Loa is just a foot soldier for Solo. But let's not forget, this man is the son of Haku. Just like his father, Tonga Loa truly excels in a brawl. And there is no bigger brawl than War Games.
Boom! Step ahead there.
Old Bloodline, new Bloodline, both sides engaging in a brutal battle.
Every one of these men is
Sami Zayn with a big boot.
Can Jacob Fatu come back from that?
He's been dealt a good deal of damage.
up high.
Here comes the buzzer. The numbers advantage vanishes with this next entrant. So much on the line in this one, guys.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely, Michael. Solo Sikoa took his spot at the head of the table. He says he's the new tribal chief.
And that is Roman's legacy. Those names, this group, they mean something. But the Bloodline represents all that Roman has built in his career. And he needs to take it back tonight. And an inverted atomic drop. Up into the electric chair.
Seems to be fighting his own internal battle. That man, Jimmy Uso.
He's currently on Team Roman, but this might be an instance of the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Jimmy had clashes with Roman. He went to war with his brother Jay, but the men who put Jimmy on the shelf for months stand across the ring. Jimmy's out for every member of Solo Squad tonight. He'll deal with the rest of his fight. Family later. The WWE Universe is come alive in this one. The countdown hurtling towards a shift to the status quo. This, what a headbutt. Now we see Tonga Loa. And the Tribal Chief is... No doubt, Sammy just ended this. It is absolutely deafening in the building right now. Look out! Spear! Will Jimmy seal this out? Spiked with a Uranagi. That was a clear attack to his core. Maybe seeing it open. From the top! And a stop to the gut. Climbing the cage, but that makes absolutely no sense. Uso, and now Jimmy Uso.
Jimmy with a game ender. He's doing some dangerous redecorating.
I think the table really ties it all together. Boom. Going to the top of the set. Uso. Jay can seal it here. Top rope. And it's Jay.
Uso splash.
Crucial moment for Tonga Loa.
Top rope.
Sounds away from these teams being an even strength.
Will Jay take advantage?
Tonga.
Yes.
Can Reigns recover from that?
Just bashing them with a hip.
And now a new tribal chief, Solo Sikoa, joining Bloodline War Games.
They're not going to go into this one without a little backup in their corner.
Nasty knife edge shots.
He's going under the apron. He must certainly have a plan.
Being set up in the corner for something.
And Jacob with the wherewithal to counter. The final entrant now in the structure. This match has officially begun. Pinfall, submission, who will be the one to fall? And War Games.
Take advantage.
Absolutely shattering the table.
Incredible impact.
Wait a second. He's going up the wall. The Extreme War Games mentality is taking over.
And he's just been tossed aside into a new terrain.
Here's the pump handle. Oh, no. Driving down with the sledgehammer.
Going straight for the body. Doing a little more on the middle rope.
He just gets it flying into the...
Wait a minute. Setting in. Devastating submission coming.
He's in a bad position now.
Nice escape. Jimmy with a toss.
Taking flight. Predicted what was coming.
we see Zayn.
Has Sammy ended it there.
Going to the cover. Solo shoulders are down. And stopping the pin there. And Zayn looking a bit worse for wear after being on the receiving end of the offense.
Super kick, a double super kick.
Cover. We have a cover.
There's two. And Team Roman wins War Games.
The new bloodline has fallen.
Here are your winners, Roman Reigns, Jimmy and Jey Uso, and Sami Zayn, the Bloodline.
Unbelievable. Roman's original bloodline crew found a way to work together and reestablish their dominance.
You may not know who your brother or enemy is by their last name, but when you're in battle, look